How you doing this morning? Yesterday, I did not record a video. I worked yesterday, and for the past, like 7 or 8 times I've worked, I record a video every single day that I work. And yesterday, I did not record a video. So I'm gonna make this video quick and in the morning so I can get out of the way. You know what I mean? So I don't forget about it. And yeah, today I just wanted to talk about filmmaking a little bit and the pet peeves that I find in the industry. I don't know if anybody else finds too. I'm kind of gonna wing this, so I don't even know if this will go well, but I have been making YouTube videos ever since I was like 12 or 13 years old, okay? And I've been uploading to my channel. They would be, gaming videos. They would be like sort of like film type of videos, and they would just be fun. They'd be fun to make, things like that. If you watch my first video, you kind of have a backstory about this, but after high school, I was going to go to film school I'm gonna put these windows up. It's getting a little breezy in here, a little breezy. After high school, I was gonna go to film school, to perhaps pursue film and do stuff with that. And I ended up not doing that, and instead I ended up working on a film set as a production assistant. For about 3 weeks, I got to stay in a hotel, learn the ins and outs, see what it was like being on set, being around people like that. And I have to say, I didn't really like it all that much. But I'm gonna get into that in the end of the video. What happened on the film set is I met another dude who was my age. I'm about when I was like 17, 18. We connected, and he lived sort of near where I live, like a couple hours away. So, I would help him with short film, and then eventually, we were thinking about moving in together, doing all this stuff. It didn't work out. And actually, I like him as a friend. Like, he's a great friend, a great dude. But here's where the split happens. Me and him are so different, like film and video wise, and that it almost makes it impossible to get anything done together. So what am I talking about? Let me explain. You might see on YouTube, when you look up like film tutorials, things like that, there's a bunch of YouTubers who have like a professional camera, and they have like a blue and orange background, and they're so professional. They got like the circle, instead of like a cutout of your face in the corner, it's like a circle, and they got these professional transitions and things like that, and they look so cool and so professional. And they talk on camera, and what do they sound like? Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a tutorial and this and that. Like, they're boring, they're dull, you know what I mean? And it's, my friend is kind of like this, who I worked with on the film set. He's all about like getting the perfect shot, and the lighting has to be perfect, and the craft is so good, and things like this. But it really takes the fun out of like the filmmaking aspect. Whereas me, I'm like the complete opposite. Like, I would record something completely on my phone, day of, kind of just make it around, make it funny. I like to be more funny and do a little more. I'd say I'm a little bit more charismatic, not totally, not trying to one up myself here, but I'm totally like, it has to be funny, it has to be fun to make, and I don't care what it looks like, I just want it to get done, and for it to be fun, and I like having fun. I like having fun doing that with filmmaking. Comedic things are funny to me, things like this. And my friend who worked with me on the set, he was the behind the scenes videographer. He's a little bit more like, I don't want to say serious, but like he takes it a little bit more seriously. He'd be someone with the orange and blue lighting in the background and be like, okay, I need to cut this to make this perfect. And I agree, there is a time and place to do that. But this is what brings me to my point. When I was working on the set, first of all, I just didn't really like the whole traditional thing. I am a lover of like YouTube, and like, if I could, I would love to. I mean, I'm not even gonna say if I could, I will be a YouTuber, I'll tell you that. I may not be on this channel, but I will become a YouTuber. Holy crap, that's a huge bird. was like a pelican or something, just flying over the highway here. I'm more into that YouTube fun entertainment side of things, and my friend here is more into that filmmaking, directorial, DP, director of photography. He wants to become a director of photography. Like, how's the shot looking, and it's got to be beautiful and things like that. I'm like, I don't care, I don't give a shit. I just want it to be you know, fun. Like, I want the content to be fun. And I think this is where filmmaking comes into play. You see a lot of filmmaking YouTubers on YouTube, and just a lot of filmmaking people in general just want it to like look good. That's why you see the people with no personality with the orange and blue backgrounds in the back. It's like, you know, they care so much about it looking good and looking perfect, and like, I don't know, it kind of makes me annoyed, you know what I mean? And I'm more of that YouTuber style, like, hey, I want to go out with the vlog, I want to like tell a funny story, I want to do this. And it's kind of hard to articulate in words, but this is my problem with the whole filmmaking like world, you know? When you're doing a movie, you know, you're on set, you're setting this up, and you know, it's so hard to talk about. It's so hard to talk about because I don't even know what I'm trying to say here, but there's such a disconnect between like filmmakers and like YouTubers, okay? And I think if there's a fine line between those two, I know in my last video I was talking about Corridor Digital and how they kind of do that. They're like perfect, like they're filmmakers at heart, but they also do, you know, YouTube, and they know how to make that funny, entertaining, and like likable to like, you know, watch with your eyes and things like that. And that's kind of like the road I want to go down. You know, I'm still into like filmmaking, I think, because, you know, watching it gets me so inspired. I thought after I didn't go to film school and after I was done working on the film set, I was kind of like done with that world, you know, because it was just not what, it's so traditional. It's so traditional to go down that road and become a, you know, a production assistant manager, or whatever the role was, or, you know, become a director and direct actors and do all this. And I just think there's other ways now to show your creative, you know, vision and what you want to do. And like for this channel, like I want to make this channel, I know I'm spoiling this, and in my past videos I've said I won't talk about this, but I want to make this channel like an ARG, you know what I mean? And maybe people won't watch this video, and maybe I'll make it in the future, but like an ARG where, you know, it's just an ARG channel, like something cool you can only do on the internet. And you know, I want to make short films like action and just comedic and funny short films, and they don't have to have like a message or like look the greatest. They just have to be fun and entertaining. I'll be honest, I don't think there's anything wrong with like an Avengers movie or Fast and the Furious, or like all these things that you can just shut your brain off and just enjoy. I think a lot of filmmakers get too uptight about the message and the story and the characters have to be perfect and blah 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 blah. Like, films are meant to be entertained, you know, to share that with other people. And that's kind of what I want to go down. I mean, if a story, I do want to learn story and input that in my videos and things like that, but I don't think it's that big of a deal to push. So these are my problems with, you know, the filmmaking space, whether that be on YouTube or IRL. But I don't know if anybody else can relate to this, but that's what I've been thinking about. I'm at my store, so I'm gonna end the video. But yeah, thanks for watching.